Chairman, yung sa forensic daw.
Okay, we have invited the forensic chemist. Are they here? Can you kindly sit down and ito here, oh. Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. I am not the forensic chemist who conducted the examination, but I am one of the forensic chemists of the Regional Forensic Unit, sir. I am Police Lieutenant Colonel Maridel Martinez.
So are you familiar with that case and the result of that forensic examination?
Yes, Your Honor, I have seen the result of the examination, sir.
So,
As stated in the report, the paraffin test conducted with respect to the paraffin test conducted with respect to one Police Staff Sergeant Michi M. Perez.
Chairman, could you please speak closer to the mic so that we can hear you properly?
Yes, Your Honor. The paraffin test conducted with the one Police Staff Sergeant Michi M. Perez gave negative result to the presence of gunpowder nitrates, sir, Your Honor. And another paraffin test conducted with respect to Brian Laresma also gave negative result for the presence of gunpowder nitrates, sir.
Chairman, parehong negative. But how would you explain? No? How will you explain? Because during the previous hearing, yung Perez admitted that he shoot the victim twice.
Yes, Your Honor. With respect to the negative result of the paraffin, Your Honor, because paraffin is it's a corroborative evidence, so it doesn't necessarily mean that if the person gave negative result to the paraffin test, it doesn't mean that he did not fire a gun. So,
Yeah, of course. But
yes.
the allegation made by Perez is that the victim shoot her first. So negative din. Tapos siya negative, but she admittedly during the previous hearing,
Opo.
she admitted that he shoot twice.
Congressman Paduano, if I may lang, briefly in relation to what you're asking, kasi tinitingnan ko yung baril na sinabit sa iyo. Nakita niyo yung baril na sinabit sa inyo?
As I have said earlier, Your Honor, I was not the examiner of the...
Sino pong examiner nung baril? I-post natin nga, pinicture mo na, di ba? Can you kindly check the baril? Kasi yung baril, hindi ko lang ma-comprehend, no? Kasi yung baril, kung titignan mo, wala siyang hammer. Hammerless. Hammerless ba talaga siya? O talagang... Bakit siya walang... hindi talaga magkakaroon to ng powder burn. Kung talagang walang hammer yan. According sa binabasa ko, nakadalawang putok si Brian ng baril. Ha? Can you kindly tell us kung itong barrel na to is hammerless or talagang walang hammer? Kaya wala siyang powder burn. Oh, yung custodian nito, hindi ko siguro sa forensic to kasi custodian. Sino ang custodian? Ito hindi presented to by the chief of police, si Lintang, Colonel Lintang. Nakita niyo to, itong baril na to.
Yes, Your Honor. It was immediately submitted, Your Honor, to the crime lab.
Paki-speak louder, please. Ito, pare.
Ito yung supplemental.
Oo, yan yung supplemental. Hindi, ito yung ano. Ito yung ginawa nila supplemental. Pero tinanggal na nga nila. Tinanggal na nga nila. May affidavit mo. Okay, what we're trying trying to find out is tong baril na to, kung talaga tong pinutok ni Brian, kung wala siyang hammer, paano ito puputok? Ha?
Your Honor, may hammer po yung barrel.
May hammer to.
May hammer.
So, saan napapunta yung hammer? Ayan o. Colonel Lintang ha, kitang-kita natin, walang hammer yan eh. Si Michi, Sergeant Michi, ikaw yung nandun, saka yung Soko. Can you kindly step in, Sergeant Michi Perez? Wala ka na space dyan, dito ka na maupo.
Mr. Chairman, paupuin natin yung
Yeah,
Sergeant.
Sergeant Michi, dito ka sa may kanan, please. Here, dito, sa may kalapit ng ating Napolcom, please. And also, Michi, Sergeant, please, dito na po tayo sa may harapan. Kasama rin si Sergeant Makaraig, please. Si Makaraig ba is a sergeant or a captain? Captain. Sir, can you kindly sit on the right side of our room? So, may itanong ako, Mitzi. Sarge, so, ikaw ang unang nakita mo tong baril na to, di ba? Ano ba siya? Hammerless ha? O talagang wala siyang hammer?
May hammer po, sir.
May hammer?
Yes, sir.
So, what happened to this? Bakit, nakita niyo ba yung hammer?
Yun, sir, parang putol. Maliit lang, sir, yung hammer niya. Hindi ko alam, sir, kung putol o...
So, maliit lang yung,
May hammer, sir.
ano niya, yung kanyang, parang hammer niya.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, nakausli lang talaga.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yun yung tinatanong natin. We have to be clarified kasi kitang-kita nyo naman, no? Talagang walang hammer. Paano naman to? Yes, yes, okay. Alright. So, Congressman Paduano.
Yeah, last point lang, Chairman. Kasi yung complaint or yung case that was submitted sa fiscal is negative sa powder burns, si Perez. Now, malaga yun. No? Of course, sa disease, wala tayong problema kasi ako, personally, when we ask question to Perez, medyo malinaw-linaw doon. Kasi yung distance and everything, na-consummate daw yung gusto ko may balikan yon. Now, ano mga possible factors? Why? Kasi that will also might influence the decision of the fiscal. Kasi negative eh. But in this hearing, inamin niya na, nagpaputok siya twice.
Yes, Your Honor. May mga factors po kasi na pwedeng maka-affect kung bakit pwede siyang magbigay ng negative result kahit po sabihin na or let's say nagpaputok yung tao. Isa po doon is yung kung anong klase ng firearms yung ginamit niya. Is it a revolver or a pistol? So magkaiba po yun. Sa revolver po, pwedeng yung chances na yung gunpowder nitrates ay mai-embed sa pores or sa skin ng tao is malaki as compared to kung pistol po yung ginamit niya, which is mas less yung probability na makapag-embed siya ng gunpowder nitrate sa kanyang skin. Another po is kung yung person na nag-fire ng gun ay wearing gloves, so hindi po siya magpe-penetrate dun sa gloves, so most probably magbibigay din po siya ng negative result. Another factor ay yung pong direction ng wind. Pwede po kasi na if yung direction ng wind is towards the firer, yung chances of mag-deposit siya ng gunpowder nitrate sa skin is possible as compared if the direction of the wind is against or papalayo doon sa firer, pwede pong hindi makapag-deposit ng gunpowder nitrates doon sa skin ng firer. So, yun po yung some of the factors that can affect or that can give a negative result po.
Okay.
Mr. Chair,
Congressman Acop, sige. Before I ask question as well. Go ahead.
anong oras pa kinondak yung paraffin? Reckoned from the time of the firing.
Sir, yung With respect to Police Staff Sergeant Michi M. Perez, the paraffin was conducted at 5:10 in the afternoon of May 29, 2024 po.
5:10.
Opo, sir.
Samantalang doon sa affidavit ni Adrian, 6. Yung kanyang reckoning na pangyayari is at 6:16 ng gabi. How did that happen?
Sir, sa pagkakaintindi ko po, ang incident po is nangyari on May 28 and the paraffin was conducted on May 29 at 10 p.m. in the afternoon po.
The possibility na mawala na yung nitrates, lalo-lalo na kung naghugas ng bumaril ng suka, mawala na.
Hindi, sir, kasi yung gunpowder nitrates po siya, that can be detected for as maximum of 72 hours or 3 days po, sir.
Therefore, can we not also conclude na yung 38 caliber hindi pinutok? Dahil hindi positive yung paraffin test?
As I have said earlier, sir, a negative result cannot say or we cannot conclude that the firer did not fire a gun.
That is precisely the reason why I'm asking you. It is also a very big possibility that the firearm, the caliber 38, was not fired. Kaya negative yung allegedly pumutok ng baril na yon.
Is it possible? It is possible po, sir.
Yes, and that is precisely the reason why results of paraffin examinations are not conclusive insofar as the courts are concerned. Hindi po ba?
Opo, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Chair.